Toni, are you all set? Toni?
You okay, Toni?
So I'm fine. I just didn't have my microphone on. Okay. Hey, let's go. And action.
I have to tell you something, and I don't know how to break it.
Oh, is something the matter? Are you, have you seen x-rays of me?
I saw x-rays of you.
I fail to see the humor in this.
You didn't see the x-rays.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. I just...
I'm wired. You know when your heart starts beating? Well, my heart is beating.
I know. I just don't think we should see each other anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why? What's the matter?
There's just something missing from me, and I don't know what. I don't know what it is.
What do you mean, something? Something missing from me?
Yes.
What do you mean? Like what?
Like, like...
Can you say what's missing from me?
No, maybe if you could guess a few things, I could try.
What do you mean? Can you just say what
Something
what's
missing. I don't know what it is.
what is it? Is it personality or looks or something like that?
Well, no.
Am I not smart enough? Is that what you're saying? Is it because I'm not smart enough?
No.
It has nothing to do with height or anything like that.
No, it has nothing to do with the fact that you are short. And it has nothing to do with the fact that you're not bright enough.
Cavities. Has nothing to do with cavities.
No, it has nothing to do with the fact that your teeth are in bad shape.
So what then? What could possibly... I don't understand. Has it got to do with... No, it's not my personality. Do you have fun when you're with me?
No, but it's not that. I mean, it's not that I don't have fun when I'm with you.
Well, we laugh. We spend days. We don't tell me we haven't laughed, because we laugh a lot. I've laughed. Certainly, I laugh a lot. Sometimes you don't laugh, and I'm just laughing.
No, it's not that we haven't laughed. We laughed a lot. Yeah, but I can put my finger on quite what it is. It's something missing.
Well, what's missing? Can you be specific?
Well, the relationship isn't going anywhere.
Well, where do you want it to go?
Where could we get it to go?
Well, I love you. I mean, that's where. I love you and you love me.
No. And it's not because I don't love you.
Then you love me.
No, I don't.
That's what I mean.
But that's not the reason why. Just something is missing. I need a very strong man.
It's communication, right? Well, I'm strong.
I need a leader.
Well, I'm a leader. I'm perfect. I have all the qualities of leadership.
But don't you understand? I'm interested in so many vital political things. So much
Me
that
too. Me too. That binds us together.
I want to work with pygmies in Africa. And I want to work with lepers on a leper colony. I don't know if you can.
Willing? No, that's perfect. I love leprosy, if that's what you're asking me. I'm perfectly willing to. I like leprosy. I like cholera. I like all of the major skin diseases. So don't tell.
Building.
How am I immature?
Well, emotionally, sexually, and intellectually.
Yeah, but what other ways?
Well, then maybe it's my fault. Maybe I can't just give.
What do you mean you can't give? Then why don't you receive and I'll give?
I'm not ready to receive.
Then you give and I'll receive.
Well, I can't receive.
Well, I'm a person who can only receive if the other's giving.
Well, I can't give. I'm sorry.
But if we each receive, it might work.
Well, I can't receive. My trouble is I'm receiving and receiving, and I'm only not able to give or receive.
But I would like to give if only you can receive.
I can't receive. I don't know how I can help you. I really don't.
See, if we both receive or we both give,
I told you, I can't receive and I can't give. It's not going to work out. It's of no use, Fielding. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'm sorry if I hurt you.
well, don't worry about me, sweetheart. I'm like a cat. I'll always wind up on my feet.
Oh, okay, come back in, guys.
I'm
Inter-
sorry. I'm going to kill my dog. I'm really so sorry.
I know, dogs, 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 dogs.
Yeah.
They get the best of us. It was a good scene. It's got to go faster.
Okay.
It's just it's bam 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 bam. Those they're all one-liners. You want to get rid of him right from the beginning, Rebecca, and he's just not hearing you.
Okay.
And so you've got to get frustrated. You've got to go through all the gestations of death. Okay, there's
Okay.
you can't believe it. You're hopeful. He's killing you, Rebecca. He's just killing you. He's like a sponge that's just taking it all out of you. He's killing you. No, I can't. I can't. So we have to see all the gestations of death, which are what are they? Hope, fear, acceptance, anger, and I'm giving you result directions, which I don't want you to do, but I have to see that frustration build in this thing, and it just didn't build like it should.
Okay.
I'll give, you take. No, I can't take. Well, all right. It would have been easier if you just said, I can't see you, and gotten up and left. And this woman has gotten herself into big trouble with this guy who just doesn't want to let her go. Now, Andy, the slurping of the coffee or the tea or whatever it was really cute. But I need now from all of you more activity. You understand? More activity. Andy, as you're thinking about it, you're wiping your glasses, you're putting your hands through your hair, you're pondering these deep thoughts. I mean, we can see the two of you aren't going to work out because there's absolutely no communication. You know what I mean? You just don't get it, Andy. Um, so you have to play him. You played him dense, which was funny. You were very funny, but you also need to add more things: confused, dense, trying to get it, hopeful. You're both going through the death of a relationship, which is like dying, you know. To the point, Rebecca, when you get to the end, you just got to get out of there. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, yes.
I mean, I think you're hot, you're flushed, you know, he's slurping, you know, and who wrote this? I forgot who wrote
This
this.
is Woody. I mean, this scene is so friggin' funny. Bananas is just a
It's so
class.
Woody Allen. That is it's
Jesus. I mean, I haven't seen this in
typical.
years. I remember it like from when I was 12 years old, and I watched it a billion times.
And
So
Pat,
funny.
you know what's so funny? I gave this to you, right?
I grew up loving Woody, and I just can't. I can't. Not after the recent stuff. I watched that documentary. I was like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I sat next to, I sat in front of, all right, my mind has gone to hell. I'm old. I might as well forget it. I watched it in London next to who did Heaven Can Wait with
Warren Beatty.
yeah, who was the woman?
Julie Christie?
Julie Christie took me. I sat next to Julie Christie in front of the guy whose wife was killed by Charles Manson.
Oh, Jesus. Polanski?
Polanski. And Polanski was crazy that night. He had some bimbo with him and he was really loud and crazy through this whole movie. And Julie Christie and I were really getting, irritated with this man behind us. Except when I turned around, I realized it was Roman Polanski
Hmm.
and his wife had just been murdered, 9 months before. So it's funny when I said to you, I don't remember bananas because then I went, oh my God, bananas.
Hmm.
Oh, that night was so, whew.
Hmm.
So, Woody is fast in this, you guys, and and questioning, and so your questions, Andy, were right on top of it, but it's faster, 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 faster. Comedy is fast. It's like bam, 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 bam. It's like the difference between doing comedy at the Comedy Store and comedy at the Improv. The Improv was always a Woody Allen, New York scene of all the New York comics, where the Los Angeles comics were the Comedy Store. We could go paces that were slower. You guys have to go fast, fast. So what I want you to do, I'm going to put you in room 1, is I want you to do a speed read of this, okay? I want you to go as fast as you can on it, but still try and find the emotion behind it. Not easy, but we're doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'm putting you in, she said, I'm putting you in room 1, and I'm assigning Andy and Rebecca. All
I
right.
thought I had not seen Rebecca do comedy before, I don't think. I thought she was really funny as like straight woman in this scene.
I did too.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know?
A lot.
This was Louise Lasser in the movie, if you guys know who she is, but
my
you were really
God.
making me laugh.
Me too. I enjoyed the scene very much from both of you.
I laughed out loud multiple times during it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was laughing the whole
Good.
time.
Oh, you got laughs. You're right, Noel. Yes, he does. Every single laugh, but it's got to go fast. It's like a Neil Simon fast.
Okay.
Got to keep a pace on bananas because it's just, it's a crazy from Patrick. I need to get a life. Take my
That
life.
scene where they're trying to figure out, like, well, if you give and no, I can't give, but I can't receive. Well, what if I oh my God, just fucking hysterical.
Did you get your invitations, you guys?
No, Tony.
Yeah.
You're there. Why is it not working?
Mm-mm.
Please, God. You should have been getting it. Okay, I put you in. Why is it not?
Okay, now I
Okay, now I know the gift here. Okay, good. You got it? Bye, you guys. Andy, did you get it? All right, number 2.
Not yet, but my screen's frozen. Let me exit and come back in.
You're such a challenge to me. All right, who's number 2? Let me just see. Did Andy, Barbara? Okay. Andy, did you come back in yet? Andy?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. You're admitted. Go into room 1. All right, number 2 is Barbara. Who's your partner, Barbara?
Kenneth,
Kenneth. Okay, here we go.
I put out the fire. The fire's out.
First time in my life I do the right thing.
Oh, shut up.
No, 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 no.
Shut up.
I saved a young single mother and a kid. I marry you, I adopt him.
You fell in love. Don't you dare forget that part. We fell madly in love.
Yeah, I fell in love. My God, I fell in love. But you know what I thought? You're mysterious like my mother, until it turned out that mysterious just meant depressed, all right? Hard to reach. I mean, I'm dying here, and you need somebody who's going to be quiet, who's going to be sure of you. You'll be young and beautiful. You could have picked somebody else. You could go out and get some friends, all right? Just sitting inside.
I don't like going out. You know, it makes me anxious when I have to meet people. I mean, you know how hard that is.
You can't just stay in a house with a fucking sun lamp, all right? I can't. I mean, look. I can't trust you with Danny when you iron everything. I can't trust you to leave you alone.
I put the fire out, Irving. There is no fire. Well, maybe if you were here more, there wouldn't have been a fire in the first place.
Well, what? That wouldn't have been a fire if I was here.
Just stop with the whole fire thing. God, I mean, that was a mistake. I'm sure a million people do that all the time. Those sun lamps are dangerous. It shouldn't even happen in the house, really. I bet that happens all the time. This was nothing.
We're not happy, all right?
You know that I can take Danny. You know that most of your work is illegal. And you know that if you try to divorce me, you know that I'm not saying I would, but I could. And I'm saying that that's why I don't like divorce, Irving. Women do that in divorce. Women get the children and the fathers never see them. My mother never got a divorce. My grandmother never got a divorce. There are no divorces in my family. I am not getting a divorce.
Come on. What are we doing here?
We fight and we fuck. That's what we do. That's our thing. Stop. Come here. Come on, Irving. Come to Mama. Come on, Irving. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come here. Come on. Get in the bed.
All right.
Baby, there's so much good stuff here. See.
All right. So, Kenneth,
Yeah.
never, ever wear glasses.
Uh-huh.
You can begin to with the
Okay.
glasses.
Okay.
Gotta put them up, otherwise you look like what's his name from Guyana, Jim Jones. I mean, don't do that.
Okay.
You can take them, and it's a great activity. Start
Uh-huh.
with glasses, and then
Uh-huh.
take 'em off. I kept hearing snapping sounds. What was like scissors?
From
Was that?
where?
I can't tell which one it was from. It's only from your mic.
Not from me, unless it's from the machine, but it's not from me though.
Barbara, is there something clackening against your microphone or something?
Could be. Okay.
I don't know. The earplug things, are crackling a little bit, so could be me.
No, it was like scissors snapping, but okay. So I think it might be her headphones. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
It might be your headphones. All right, so here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
Really great scene. Really enjoyed it thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly. Kenneth, get rid of the glasses fairly quick. Loved how you wooed him, Barbara. So from what I can get, you started a fire with a heat lamp because you're too shy to go out. And Kenneth, are you through with her, or you still love her?
I think I try to get rid of her because it's not a good match, but there is the very strong physical attraction.
Okay, then when she takes off her clothes and says, "Come on, come on," there was a long time before you said, "Oh my God," and I
right.
wondered, what that was about.
That's internal fighting because I shouldn't do it, but I want to do it, something like that.
Okay, so then if that's the case, Barbara, you have to help him out with wooing him more. Maybe turning your back, come on, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, Irving, get in the bed.
Mama loves you. Yeah, yeah. All right, because if you take too long, Kenneth, that oh my God comes like, well, what has she done that she didn't do before?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're seeing her take her clothes off, so we need from you, if you have that, which I think is interesting, it
Mhm.
might be you putting your hands to your eyes and saying, oh my God, do the resistance that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like see her, she's so stunning, and then it's like, oh my God, she's pulling you in once more again.
Okay.
You guys have fights like this all the time?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
I mean that's what it says. She said that's what we do. We fight, we fuck, and it's our pattern. That's what we do. We make up and it's wonderful for
So
10
you have a
minutes.
little child, and that's what he's worried about?
Well, this whole thing is a scam. We're both scam artists. We're both, yeah, I'm a gold digger. This he's a hustler, and we got together. I have a son, and he's going to take care of me. He's been taking care of me. I'm just a user. I sit around all day with this sun lamp, and
Paint your nails and
yeah.
so in that case, Kenneth, you can wear those glasses in, you know. You
Uh-huh.
can pull them down
Uh-huh.
and then, you know, take them off.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can't trust you with that heat lamp, you know.
Okay.
Um, Barbara, I'd like to see you do a little bit. I loved what you did, but I'd like to see you do a little bit more physical activity. Maybe you're filing your nail, or come on, you know I'm shy. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I think she has different personalities to her. There's the pussycat towards you
Mm-hmm.
bedtime, and then there's a woman you don't mess with, and then there's a real shy.
Yeah.
You know, she uses all those to her. She uses all those. Kenneth, what
Yeah.
kind of con man are you? What do you do?
What do I do?
You need to know what kind of. Are you a shark guy with cards?
Uh, uh, no, probably something even bigger than that. Because since all the activities I'm doing is illegal, so probably something even bigger than that, like scam huge a lot of monies, you scam huge a lot of money from companies, and or
I need
yeah,
to see the power in you when
uh,
you're talking to her. You know, maybe you have a cigar that you're
okay,
trying to, or you've got a glass of wine you're pouring right away,
okay,
or a shot, you know, drinking a shot. No, I can't
okay,
trust you. I
yeah,
need then that kind of power.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Do you guys have any questions? I liked what you did, Barbara, and I liked what you did, Kenneth. Um,
Uh-huh.
I really like the scene. Barb, I really love where you ended up, and that was very sexy. Everything you were doing.
Thank you.
I felt like the first half you were pushing a little. Like last week, you had this wonderful scene where you were a little bit more. You stayed grounded, and I just felt, in saying this constructively, that you were a little big in the first half. I don't know if you felt it too,
I
but
did. I was pushing. You know, I appreciate it so much, Patrick. I always like your
okay.
input.
Thank you.
No, I know I did. It was like, you know, I'm scared. You know, he comes in, I had put out the fire. I'm already scared before he comes in
Oh,
because I set his place on fire with my heat lamp. And I right away, I put out the fire. I mean, the fire's out. I don't want him to yell at me. I don't want him to threaten me or anything.
mm-hmm.
But then he says, first time in my life, I do the right thing. And I'm going, shut up. Shut up. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go where you always go.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara,
That
also as an actress, you always do start off big. So that's a good note from Patrick.
it
That
is.
you have to start off by grounding yourself more.
I wonder if there's anything to a possibility, Barb. What would you think about playing it rather than scared? Although that's totally a legit and good idea too. Is it more like you're trying to sell him that don't worry, I took care of everything? Like it's almost
Cool.
it's almost a seduction in a way of like
Okay.
nothing to see here. It's all good. What are you worried about? Yeah, well the fire's out, honey. Don't sweat it. Like
I
maybe
like it.
that will help you ground it a little bit more because I guess it is hard to play fear in a grounded way because we're not grounded when we're afraid.
Yeah, I think it's to brush away. Like the feeling, Barbara, would be to brush it away. It's done. I'm through. Why do you keep bringing it up?
Okay. I got it. Thank you. That's good. That's good
Yeah.
advice. I'll
Okay,
play it.
good.
So let me put you in rooms. Yeah, to
Okay.
throw it away.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank
Oh
you,
yeah.
Tony.
So let me put Barbara and Kenneth. Kenneth,
Yeah.
I'm putting you into room 2.
Okay.
And Barbara Tell.
Tony, this is Andy. Can you put me in room 1 again? Sorry.
Did you get it, Andy?
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, who's up next? Noel, are you up? Who's up? I have no idea who's up.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
Noel,
was
you
on
want to
mute.
go
Yeah, we
next,
can.
Noel?
Sorry, because I was on mute. I was saying I can go. You can go, Patrick. Really, I don't mind. Go and I go after. You are muted, Patrick.
Patrick,
Sorry.
you're with Jennifer.
No, I'm with Karina.
All right. Stephen, I'm sorry, you've been ignored totally.
Thank you, Noel.
Yeah,
And
of course.
Jennifer.
Of course. All right, okay. I'll come after.
Okay.
Okay. Speaker. Okay, this is us, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Jerry. Let me talk to Shep. What do you mean he's not in? Well, did he say where he was? Right. How could he say where he was if he's not in? I understand. All right. When he comes back, just have him call me, okay? It's important here. Yeah.
Mr. Lundegaard, sorry to bother you again. Can I come in?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of busy here.
Oh, no, I understand. I'll keep it short. I'm on my way out of town, and I was wondering, oh, do you mind if I sit? I'm carrying a bit of a load here.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's this vehicle I asked you about yesterday. I was just wondering.
Yeah, like I told you, we haven't had any vehicles go missing.
Oh, okay.
Good,
Are
good,
you
good.
sure?
Let's
Because
do the
I
right side.
mean, how do you know? Because
What do you
see,
mean, Superior? It's not gonna.
the
Wait a minute, I'm
crime.
sorry. Who's talking? Turn off your microphone.
Annie's mic is on.
It's mine. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right. All right. Sorry, can you guys start again?
Sure.
You want to start all over?
Yes, please.
Pretty
Okay.
short. Yeah, we can do it.
Have you guys decided to do this in an accent or no? Because this is something you both have to decide upon. Because you cannot have a no accent if she has an accent.
Well,
Okay, I just won't do an accent then. That's fine.
Yeah, because this is from Fargo, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, this is Jerry. I need to talk to Shep. What do you mean he's not in? Well, did he say where he was? Right. How could he say that if he's not in? I get it. All right. When he gets in, just have him call me, okay? It's important here.
Mr. Lundegaard. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you again. Can I come in?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of busy here.
No, I understand. I'll keep it short. I'm on my way out of town, and well, I was wondering, do you mind if I sit? I'm carrying a bit of a load here.
No,
Yeah, so it's the vehicle I asked you about yesterday. Well, I was wondering.
Yeah, like I told you, we haven't had any vehicles go missing.
Okay, but are you sure? Because I mean, how do you know? Because see, the crime I'm investigating, the perpetrators were driving a stolen car with dealer plates, and they called someone who works here. So it'd be quite a coincidence if they weren't, connected.
Yeah, I see.
So how do you? Well, have you done any kind of inventory recently?
The car's not from our lot, ma'am.
But how do you know that for sure without doing a?
Well, I would know. I'm the executive sales manager.
Yeah, but I understand what,
We've
what
got a
I'm,
pretty tight ship here.
I know, but well, how do they establish that, sir? I mean, are the cars counted daily, or what kind of a routine are you guys running here?
Ma'am, I answered your question.
I'm sorry, sir.
Ma'am, I I answered your question. I answered the darn. I'm cooperating here, and there's.
Sir, you have no call to get snippy with me. I'm just trying to do my job.
I'm not. I'm not arguing with you. I'm cooperating here. Uh, there's. We're doing all we can.
Sir, can I talk to Mr. Gustafson, please? Mr. Lundegaard?
Well, heck, if you want to play games, I'm working with you on this, but okay, I'll do a damn lot count.
Sir, right now?
Yeah, right now, if it's so damned important to you.
Well,
Start shooting.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, well, what the Christ? Jeez.
Oh, for Pete's sake, he's fleeing the interview. How do you make an outside line? Okay. Yeah, Detective Cyber, please. It's Chief. We have a runner heading south on 89.
It was really funny, you guys.
Okay. Doctor.
Just a couple of doctor. Yeah, that was just very funny.
Great job, Karina.
I think, Patrick, you have to start more panicked
Mm-hmm.
on the phone call. I don't even think you're sitting down. I think you're walking back and forth.
Yeah.
You make that again. Whatever will help you. Maybe you make the phone call twice. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to help you as the actor get into that nervous, rushed, oh my God, this is all going wrong moment. If I'm not mistaken, you're calling about the cars, right?
This is sort of like we wanted to try to get a before moment, so it's kind of an improv. I'm calling basically about this mechanic that was involved in this dirty deal, and she has talked to the mechanic, and he's gone missing. So I'm trying to get to him because he's the only link to the kidnappers that are involved in this scheme. I don't have their number. I can only go through him, and he's gone. So I'm trying to get in touch with him to get to
the Indian guy, right?
Yes.
Right. So
good.
I'd almost start with this, with the phone, with you hanging up the phone and muttering to yourself and getting up and walking back and forth and trying it again before Karina enters.
Okay.
Okay, just to get yourself in that mode. Karina, funny. I think that you need to slip down into the chair. And I don't think you sit politely. I think you friggin' slide into that chair. Do you know what I mean? Because you're really pregnant, you know. And I love the little drink, and I love that moment of you gurgling that drink. It really cracked me up. It's funny. And then I loved where you do not have to get snippy at me. Loved it. It was so pregnant. I mean, it was just like what a pregnant woman would do, you know, because he's trying to be nice, but he is being uppity with you. And it's like a very funny moment. So don't lose that.
Okay.
Um, and Patrick, even after you say, well, okay, I'll go check, and darn right, and you bet you're so pushy. Do it as much as you want. Keep coming. I don't care. You don't have to keep to the words there. It's very funny. You know,
Okay.
fine. You want, yeah, I'll go out in the snow. You want me to go, I'm cold. Yeah, you're doing it.
Okay.
Just go for it. And Karina, just watch him in awe. Like, this
Okay.
guy's having a friggin' breakdown, but you still don't get it. And I love you sitting back and maybe dribbling that thing again. And, you know, maybe even rocking in the chair if you can. And I don't think you see him first. I think you slowly turn. Really keep us going. Slowly turn. Oh my God, you know,
Okay. Yeah.
we got a runner, you know.
Mhm.
Um, very funny. Very funny, you guys. Um,
I mean, this scene is like funny. I mean, the Coen brothers, Fargo and everything. Funny, sad, pathetic. It's just, when you have really good material, you can find so much in it.
absolutely. The Coen brothers are the best, you know, and you did it really well. I just think you need more of that pent up energy at the beginning.
Sure.
You know, otherwise we don't understand why he is being upset.
Right.
And Karina, you know, you're just coming back in just to check something. You know, you're just checking it. So you don't understand why he's getting all uppity like that.
Okay.
All right, you guys, I'm going to put you in room 3. Hold on.
Noelle, did you want to say something, or are you just coming back?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I really like I really liked it even before the direction that Tony gave you gave you.
Gave me.
So I cannot wait for you to make the adjustment. But yeah, really good job.
Cool. Thank you so
Sorry.
much.
Really good job. All right. Did you get your invites, you guys?
Mhm.
All right. Here we go. Patrick, you got your invite. Good. Noelle, who's your partner?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Tony, I was just gonna say before we start that we're playing a girl and guy but yeah, girl and guy scene. I don't know if it was on purpose.
No.
So I'm gonna be the guy. You know.
We didn't know, but we practiced it that way because it worked anyway.
Well, I did not know it was a girl and a guy.
Yeah, I was thinking, you know what? Because the name of the scene is the Bang Sisters.
No,
The
it's
Bang.
the girls. It's the Banger sisters.
Yeah, the Banger Sisters.
But it's
one of
not
the sisters, and one of them is not a sister. It's a guy named Harry.
Voilà.
Are you kidding me? No, I gave you the two Banger sisters.
It's Harry and Suzette in the scene. And Harry, if I'm not mistaken, in America, it's a guy name. But that's why I thought you thought it was a sister scene.
Wait a minute. It's Harry and who?
Suzette.
And what is this about the prom? Is this the husband and wife scene?
It's neither of us have watched the movie, but based on what I read and like put together with the context from the scene is like I am a groupie and Harry is in a band and we're in a hotel room. Like I'm coming into his hotel room trying to hook up with him.
No, that's not the scene I thought I sent you. I thought I sent you the Banger sisters, the two girls. Do you want me to get that to you, or are you okay with this?
I don't mind.
With me.
Yeah, I don't mind, Tony.
Well,
if you see it and you want us to do a different one, then I'm fine with that too. But we have practiced it like this, so.
I know, but I don't want one of you to play a guy because you're not a guy. You gotta play it as a girl, maybe. Can you play it as a girl?
Mary.
We can try.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. I'm so sorry. Why didn't you email me?
We thought about it and then we were just like, oh, we can make it work. But
Oh,
it's
no, call me, email me. Let me
okay.
know.
Next time.
Because I thought I had it set up for you to play the two Banger sisters, which is pretty funny scene.
Oh, I mean, you can send it to us still if you want us to do it, and we can
Yeah.
practice it in the room.
Mm,
But you want us to go on with this?
let me see this, yeah.
Okay, sure.
I'm starting off.
This is not appropriate. You inviting the space I created. I've created my environment here.
I'm going to fuck you, Mary. Okay. Hey, what's the deal? Whoa.
I'm
Are
calling
you in some kind of
security.
cult or something?
I'm calling security.
Hey, what would George Harrison be doing
Okay,
here?
don't touch that. Don't touch anything. This is horrible. You are not looking at everything.
You need to get laid, Harry.
No,
You need to get laid, and I need to get laid. And I'm going to have a rum and coke. Then I'm going to take a shower. Then I'm going to, you know what to. Looky here.
I don't want to have sex.
I'll get you into it.
No, you've already sanctified my environment.
I'm just standing here.
No, you're not. You're more in the room than I am. Listen, Suzette. I have a very carefully delineated lifestyle, okay? This is the third room I've been in since I got here. First one was too close to the elevator. Second one was facing the neighborhood I grew up. See, if I don't do things in a regimented way, especially when I travel, I got physical problems. I get terribly constipated, for instance.
Like I needed to know that.
Well, there are certain things that don't serve me, and sex is one of them.
You don't have sex.
That's correct.
How long has it been, Mary?
10 years.
10 years? You're lying to me.
No, you know, I, I found a way of making my life work.
But it doesn't work. I mean, you think it works because you line things up and you light candles so you can have a bowel movement? Let me give you a hand job.
No,
Oh, come on. I'm such a good hand job giver.
please stay away from me. Okay, just stay away. I don't do things suddenly. Okay, I like to think first. And you're too
To what?
sudden.
All right. I'll leave you alone, but I gotta sleep for a bit.
Sleep where?
In your environment.
What about your friend, Vinny?
Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. You got enough vitamins? It's like a drugstore in here.
Seeing,
It was really cute, girls. It was very funny. That was very, very funny. I mean, I wonder if we just change that first line to "I'm going to make love to you." You know, it. Thank you, Mushroom. Marshall said it went very well.
oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, it was
So
really,
like just
I know which scene it is now. I can't believe it. You know, I send these scenes late at night and I try to read through them all, but God knows I'm making some mistakes last week and this week. I apologize. But I
It's
actually
okay.
really cute. The characters were really cute. Um, and I'm just wondering if that first line behind, besides the hand job, I want to make you feel good, Mary.
Hmm.
You know, and Mary could be a female rocker who, once was a gay woman, or
You was thinking about me being lesbian. We thought about everything, Tony.
Yeah,
I
we
was
did.
even gonna do like a little mustache. Everything. But
So in those days, quite honestly, Jasmine's playing a groupie that was famous for in the club that she's kicked out of. She had Jim Morrison, she had Hendrix, she had everybody. That was her and her girlfriend Vinny. That was what they did. They
Mm.
had everybody. There, when I lived in England, there was a girl who did it with everybody on roller skates. And that was her thing. And I remember one time going to her house and meeting extremely conservative Jewish parents. And I thought, oh my God, they have no idea. You know, there was Miss G and Miss. So you could be a rock and roller that, obviously you've changed your way, but you're a woman. I want to make you feel good. Come on. Even with the hand job, it'll work. You know,
Hmm.
how do you guys feel about doing that? Because I thought it was really cute. Jasmine, you did her very sexy and controlling. All you really want to do is have a place to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Because Viv, your old friend, doesn't want anything to do with you.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Any money right now.
Okay.
And that's how you end up saving her daughter, who's going to a prom, and they give her acid. One of the guys slips or something and is trying to take advantage of her, and you find her and see her and pull her out of the room, and it turns out it's Viv's daughter, who used to
Okay.
be groupie with you, okay? So this is a very important scene. It sets everything up for you. So it's very funny when you say, I just need to sleep. And Noelle, you know what that means. The only way you're gonna have, get anything done is if you let her sleep.
okay.
And
That makes
Noelle, you might put your hands up. I keep thinking you can see me. You might put your hands up like, and that will help Jasmine to go over to check your vitamins. Because she says, I just need to sleep. So she's coming at you to sleep in bed with you. And it's like, whatever, stop. And and you go over and you start browsing through her vitamins, And Noelle, maybe you take a blanket and wrap it around you, It's because you don't want to have sex with her. You don't want to have
Okay.
more sex. You've had enough constipation for the rest of
Okay.
It is a funny character. And it would, if you think of someone like Patti Smith, or Madonna, who's bisexual, do you know what I mean? Or any of those,
Mhm.
Piaf was bisexual, any of those beautiful female singing stars that were very famous, that loved both men and women.
Edith
Uh,
Piaf?
hmm Edith Piaf
I did
was
not know that.
Edith Piaf? Wait, that's how, sorry,
Like French
I
lady.
recognize the name. Okay.
she was a hunchback. Did you know that?
She was a what? What does that mean?
She had a curved spine. She was hunched. Edith
Like
Piaf,
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
not that big, but she had a hunched,
Oh, like
a lump.
this?
Well, it was like a lump on her back.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, this I know.
She She had a curved spine. And I think at the very beginning of her career, yeah, she was more open about her sexuality. I don't know. I think she mainly slept with men, but she had some women lovers too. I mean, okay, Edith, I don't want to give you a bad reputation. Okay, I have not researched it finally enough to say.
No, but that's possible. That's a possibility because she was a smoker. She was a big smoker, which was a big deal at the time because she was a lady, and she was spending a lot of time in like cabaret and like
Yeah.
nightclub kind of. So I think you might be right.
She was with all those painters and that whole wild group that actually played around with sexuality. So I think that's Noelle. I think you've had your share of that, and you don't want this group in your room. You don't want her touching your stuff. You know how she even found you in the hotel is like you just want to cry. You know, how did she find you in the hotel?
I didn't think about that.
Because you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. How
Oh,
did she?
but I think oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say because she's a like you said, she's a famous groupie, so she knows everything about me and like celebrities.
Right, but she's in a different city right now. So she had to see you either in an elevator
Mm.
or eating or getting,
Oh,
you know, and followed you right up to your room.
okay.
And you guys could improvise that moment beforehand, you know, with her pushing into your room because you just don't want her in there.
Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
we can do that. Like she can force
All
her
right.
way in.
And
Okay.
I liked how you did it, Noelle. I want you to go deeper into your choices. I mean, you're really a paranoid woman right now. Everything is about vitamins and taking care of yourself and being homeopathic, and you don't want this dirty, probably,
Okay.
even though she's beautiful, God knows what diseases she might be carrying with her. Groupie in your room. You
Okay.
cleaned yourself out. Whereas Jasmine, you're just playing that little, you've got to be 35, 40 years old now. Do you know what I mean? You're an older
Yeah.
woman now, and it's actually funny. And you're doing, I loved how you're doing all the little koi stuff and turning and, you know, using your body and touching yourself. It's all the stuff that would turn all the rockers on. I mean, you were the belle of the ball. You and Vinny were the biggest groupies around.
Got it. That's funny.
I remember one time there was a girl in England, we called her Twat Lady. And Twat Lady was from France. She had, so sorry, Noelle, but she was from France. And I was in England and I was backstage with Cat Stevens and James Taylor and Pink Floyd and oh, that wonderful gypsy group with that wonderful female singer who always sings the gypsy songs, Fleetwood Mac. And I walked out and Twat Lady walked up to James Taylor and pulled up her dress. There was nothing underneath it, and whispered something in his ear, and he smiled, the most amazing smile I've ever seen in my life. And the next thing I saw, they were in a limousine with the limousine going like this. Do you know what I mean? So those women they know exactly how to get the guys. You know,
Mhm.
they're not hookers. It's a different category. They're 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 beautiful. Okay, so let's put you into room 4.
I have a quick question before we leave. How do we know when to come back? I feel like I'm always like unsure. Is there a certain amount of time or
And
just whenever
something,
we
no?
feel like we're done?
I think.
You're gonna probably be
Usually,
back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Noelle, did I already put you in there?
yes. I
Okay.
just received the invitation.
Okay. Yeah, I would stay there probably 12 minutes, okay? I'll send you, I usually send you messages, don't I? Jasmine, did you get the invite?
I did not.
Mm, mm. Sorry, Jasmine.
Mm. Okay, got it.
Okay. All right, who's up next? Danny. And who's your, and Jennifer.
Jennifer.
All right.
What is all this stuff?
Bugging equipment.
Bugging, like listening equipment? Bugging who?
Take a wild guess.
Why? Why would anyone do that?
So I want to hear what goes on in there, don't you?
I do not,
Well, why not?
because that would be an invasion of her privacy.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Video.
It's not a video, it's a camera obscura, pure light. I'm not spying, I just want to be with her.
Oh yeah, that's completely different.
Look, I know how you feel. You want him so bad it hurts. It's like your guts are twisting around inside. But bugging his apartment isn't going to get you. What?
I do not want him back, okay? I want him vaporized, extinguished, and when I'm done with him, he'll just be this little twitching stain left on the floor.
How?
Is that what you're doing then, huh? You're waiting for her to leave him so she comes back to you?
Absolutely. Olivia and I are soulmates. This is just a passing phase. They're going to break up tonight. I know it for a fact.
Well, I'm listening.
I'm an astronomer, all right? It's my job to find patterns in things that seem completely random.
Uh-huh.
Well, I found it.
Oh,
It's all in the data.
the data. Oh, do you mean this data? Mutual feeding activity?
That's the number of times that Olivia and what's his name feed each other.
And you're counting that?
Not just that, kisses, hugs, smiles, fights.
Oh, they fight.
No, not yet. Long looks, whispering, shouting.
Oh, they shout then.
No, you're missing the point. Tonight, there's going to be a fight. They're going to break up, and I'm going to be right here waiting for her. Tonight, this will all be over, so you might as well just start packing your bags right now.
Oh, that is without a doubt the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Well, you just don't understand.
No, I don't mean that in a trivial way or anything. You know, I'm a photographer and I've seen a lot of things before. And there was this one time I even took a picture of this guy that ate his own leg. And believe me, you would be the black sheep of that family.
Well, what's your grand master plan then? You're going to squirt him with a squirt gun, throw rotten strawberries at him?
You looked in my satchel?
Yeah, call the cops.
You are a strange, tragic man.
Say what you want. Olivia and I are in love.
Oh, yeah. Except for her boning my boyfriend, but you guys are the perfect couple.
Listen, Catwoman, at the end of the day, she's going to come back to me and we're going to be happy. And where are you going to be? All alone somewhere, hatching some little revenge plot. That's where you're heading.
Listen to me very carefully, Sam. Okay? Are you listening?
Yeah.
The only way that that girl is coming back to you is if a blast of semen catapults her across the street and into your window.
I want you out.
Not gonna happen.
I was here first.
Well, put me down for half the rent then and get out of my face. Oh, I would not do that if I were you.
Why not?
Well, you paid for it.
You stole my money. You took everything I had to buy this crap.
That was everything you had.
And what the hell is that for, anyways?
It's pretty, Sam. Please. Oh, there we go.
Can you hear them?
Mm-hmm.
What are they talking?
Oh yeah, they're talking.
What about?
Oh, well, you wouldn't be interested.
Let me hear.
Oh, it's wrong, Sam.
Just for a second. I just want to hear her voice, her sweet voice.
Beg me then.
Please.
Oh, excuse me. Did you say something?
Please, let me hear.
Okay. You asked for it. Go ahead.
Oh my God, he's killing her.
Oh, he's killing her all right, and she's loving every minute of it.
No, she's not like that. She likes to make love quiet and slow and gentle.
No, that girl of yours is a carnival ride, Sam.
Oh, this is horrible. This is worse than I imagined.
Oh, want me to turn it off then?
No. I need to hear it.
Oh, very, very brave of you.
French? He's making love to her in French.
Oh, well, you know, French guys are very small, Sam, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but not this guy. You know, it's like Godzilla's tail. I mean, he could take out all of Tokyo with that thing. This has to be the longest orgasm I've ever heard. Oh, do you want your charts?
You enjoy this, don't you? You enjoy watching me suffer.
Help me get him, Sam. Take the road less traveled. I promise it'll make all the difference for you.
No, forget it. I will not get sucked into your nightmare.
Whatever. You know, I think this thing can go into stereo too. Welcome to New York, Spy Boy.
Scene.
Interesting. So are you in the same room together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this a Sandra Bullock?
I think it's Meg
Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
and Matthew Broderick. Broderick?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It is? Okay.
I think so, actually.
Yeah.
So you're in the same room. You're after your boyfriend is with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But how did you end up in the same room with him?
Well, they're kind of. I think his girlfriend is cheating on him with my boyfriend, but I just want revenge. I don't really care about him. So we kind of plotted together to get. Well, he wants his girl back, but I just want revenge. So we kind of plotted together to mess them up and get them apart.
Right. So, but why is Danny? Why are you so angry at the beginning?
Oh, because she's messed up my little place where I have all my. I had a nice setup, and then she's in there stapling wires to the ground and making a big mess of everything
I would
with her
rather,
stuff.
yeah, I'd rather see you frustrated than
Okay.
angry, because sometimes you go to anger very quickly. And
Okay.
I would rather see what, you know, come on, what are you doing? Trying to make an agreement with her. You want this to work, and then you realize that it's not working, and then you can start to get angry. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
Don't you think it's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing? It's like,
Yeah. I wasn't really meaning to come in that angry. I think I just came in that way.
yeah. Well, here's the deal about anger. The minute you accept anger, it takes over.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
that's why I say try and stay away and let it just come, you're just frustrated with her and then she's making fun of you and and you guys played off each other really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you.
There is no friendship here. There's you teasing him and him just like a bull getting more and more upset until you become angry. And then
Did I
she,
seem,
what?
oh, go ahead. Did I seem angry through the whole thing?
Pretty much so.
Okay.
Because I think you really love her. And I think you want something good to happen here. And
Yeah.
when Jennifer tells you that she just wants revenge, that's not what you want. And now you're afraid she's going to screw it up for you,
Right.
until you hear them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Patrick's come back. So, I would work on that. I would build to that slowly.
Okay.
You
And
know,
then like the last part where I'm hearing all that stuff, I should probably be more like hurt or fearful, maybe. The last part where I'm hearing what's going on through the headphones.
I think you're blown away.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, there's something wrong. Why is Rebecca alone in the workout rooms? Hold on, let me just see. Breakout room, where's Rebecca? It says Rebecca is alone. It says, I don't know. I can't, all this stuff is too much for me. I don't want to do this anymore. The breakout rooms are driving me crazy. And tell her to come back. All right, so I'm going to put you in a breakout room.
Okay.
I can't, it's Andy keeps doing this to me and it's just driving me crazy. All right, so let me see. Room 5 should be, no. Where is Andy? Danny goes into room 5. Where are you? There you are. Danny and Jennifer. Okay. Assign to 5. And let me go up and put you in, Danny. Okay,
Room 5.
got you. Yeah, you're in room 5. Okay. I don't know what to do about. All right. All right, you two.
Computer, show me trajectory correction maneuver to Titan on day 121.
Vincent. My God, you have changed. Has it been so long you don't recognize your own brother?
Are we brothers?
Our parents both died thinking that they had outlived you. I had my doubts.
What are you doing here, Anton?
I should ask you the same question. I have a right to be here. You don't.
You almost sound like you believe that. I've committed no murder. You must be disappointed.
You committed fraud. Listen, you're in a lot of trouble, Vincent. I can get you out of here.
Do you have any idea what it took to get in here?
You've gone as far as you can go. Come with me now.
There are still a few million miles to go yet.
It's over.
Is that the only way you can succeed, Anton? Is to see me fail?
I'm telling you.
Gosh, even you want to tell me what I can and can't do. But in case you haven't noticed, I don't need rescuing. But you did once. Well, you've got all the answers. How do you explain that?
You didn't beat me that day. I beat myself.
Who are you trying to convince?
You want me to prove it to you?
It's not important, Anton. It's forgotten.
I'll prove it to you. You want me to prove it to you? I'll prove it to you.
I do.
Hawthorne Beach, 9 p.m. Same rules.
First one back, returns back to the shore, loses. See.
I didn't understand this at all. What's this from, Marshall? I know this was
It's from Gattaca.
it's a sci-fi movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do the two brothers hate each other?
Yeah, they don't like each other. So what it is like I'm a natural born human being. I'm older than him, but he's my younger brother, but he's genetically engineered to be superior. And we live in a society in which people who are genetically altered have all the opportunities in the world. And what I've done in order to get to work for a space company, I've borrowed someone else's genetic background in order to work at this company that I'm at now. And
Okay.
this is, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
So Stephen, when he comes in, where are you coming from, Stephen?
I'm coming like to confront him in he's in like a computer lab setting up, or like like his desk setting everything up, and I'm coming in to confront him and yeah, see if he's if it really is him, and then confront him.
He's a police officer.
Oh yeah.
He thinks I've committed a murder at the office, but I haven't.
Is there any way that you guys could start out friendlier? Because it's just two angry men combating each other, and there should be somewhere along. There's no arc for me.
We can do it, Tony. It deviates from the story, but that's fine. We could do it friendlier.
No, just at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because even when Stephen comes in, he says, "Don't you even recognize me?" I mean, then it can become the old combativeness.
Yeah.
I don't mean kindly, but I mean for 1 second, the brother's taken aback that the other brother doesn't even recognize him.
No, he does recognize him. He knows his brother thinks that he committed the murder. He's been trying to avoid meeting him this whole time.
I see.
Yeah. And the problem is the context is my character, he's supposed to go launch off to Titan the next day.
Right.
And so yeah. What?
Arrest you?
Excuse me?
And is Stephen's character there to arrest you?
Pretty much. Not for the murder, but for fraud, basically, for using someone else's background. Like you could just say identity theft in that sense, honor terms. Yeah.
So there's a couple things, Stephen, where you say, "I'll meet you at the beach," or Do you want me to prove it to you? What's going on in your brain?
Well, that's he's bringing up something from our past, where we did this, like race to the, like this race in the water that we're talking about, where he, like I needed to be saved and he beat me, and it's like so he's like challenged me on that, so I'm getting pretty
Did
fired up about it.
Did he save you?
I did. I beat
Yeah.
him and I saved. It's basically a game of chicken in the ocean to see who can swim out the farthest before having to turn back. That's the game.
So at
And yeah,
what point you guys were competitors, but you enjoyed the competitiveness? Am I guessing correctly at that? Or was there never any love lost between the two of you?
not my sense, it was always a better relationship because
Yeah, it was
at least
more. It was like a very like competitive rivalry, like not really friendly, like a very competitiveness with
yeah.
like someone would have with their siblings. If it wasn't like a friendly competition, like no, this was like bitter type of competition.
Is there any way when you walk in, Stephen, that you can let me know you're a policeman?
Yeah, I can.
Even if you opened your jacket, kind of
Yeah,
like,
and like flash the half, put
yeah,
something shiny there like a badge. Yeah, I
like
could
what?
do that.
You don't recognize your brother, you know?
Yeah, doing that. Okay.
I think that would help me a
Okay.
little. I don't know. Since I'm not a sci-fi buff, I'm just not getting. The only thing I want to get is the relationship, and all I'm getting is two people competing against each other. And I think you kind of rushed the ending a little bit because you both got angry, and so it was just when two. I mean, I think Marshall is
Mhm.
since you're the human, I would I would play him more quieter and more real. Does
Mhm.
that make sense? So you're always observing him
Okay.
so that it gives Stephen a chance to just play his DNA programming. So that he's a little bit more mechanical than you are in the sense of he has to go a certain way, whereas you can just observe him. That's why you saved him. You're the one who felt something.
I will try it out.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not
Yes.
sure.
So you want me to? Oh, sorry, Tony.
No, go ahead, Stephen.
Oh no. So you want me to? So play it more methodic, like on my end, or is it Marshall's doing the more like observing and I'm being really emotive because I
Marshall
need because
observing. Marshall is the
okay,
observer, and you're more the reactor. And the more
okay, all right,
quiet, the more distant or quiet Marshall comes, the more that fires you up.
okay,
And that's what's always been the relationship between the two of you. Because Marshall's human and you're genetic.
mm-hmm.
Even when you say the line about our parents outlived you or something like that, it feels almost hollow to me. Like you loved your parents and he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You were the genetic modified one. I don't know. Or is it that you just never knew your parents? I don't know. What do you think about that line? That line threw me way off.
Yeah, I
You want?
think.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead, Marshall. My
um,
my battery's dying.
yeah, what happened was like my character left at about age 17 the house because he didn't like the way he was being treated.
Okay, so the genetically modified Stephen was closer to your parents than you were.
Yeah,
Because
he's
you
the favorite son.
yeah, because he was perfect.
Right.
All right. So Stephen, that's a really good insight. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really good insight that he didn't even care enough about your parents to, come to the funeral or whatever. And I'm a little confused because I don't know how to direct a character that's genetically modified. Does that make sense to you? I don't know what to say to Stephen, except that your brother Marshall set you off, and you experienced emotions that you shouldn't be feeling.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And Marshall, you do it on purpose in a way, because it's the only way you can keep control.
Okay.
Want to try that?
We could try it that way, sure. We'll need a couple minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm
We
kind
could
of
try. We knew this was going to be an experiment, so.
yeah, I'm kind of a little bit at a loss, and I apologize. Don't take too long because everybody's coming back.
Yeah.
So I need to put you
Give us 2 minutes.
into room 6, and I need to put Stephen into room 6. Okay, so assign to room 6. Okay. But
All right.
come back soon because everybody's starting to come back already.
Okay, you got it.
Which I don't like you guys having. Did you get your assignment to room 6? Did you see it?
Yep, I got it.
All right, sweetheart.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. Patrick and Karina, are you back? I think what I need to do is have everybody go out at the same time. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah, that might be a good idea, that it's less painful for you.
yeah, because my problem is Rebecca, and Andy, he always leaves. His phone quits or something, and then she's
Right.
left. Who's ever with Andy is left alone, and so now who's left out? People are calling me. Oh, does anybody want a pit bull? Someone just abandoned a 2-year-old pit bull. So sweet.
Oh.
Lake Balboa. Oh, and the woman Took her home, but she can't keep her. And says, so sweet. You see the little baby just sitting there waiting. Oh, I'm going to send this to my, I don't know why people do that. It just,
Yeah.
she's potty trained.
Yay, we're back.
What's happening?
We're back. Tony's just leaving a message about a dog.
Oh,
A dog that got abandoned, so she's trying to find a home for it.
oh, she took it in?
A friend of hers did, and I think she's trying to post the listing somewhere.
Oh,
It's so sad when people do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I just sent it out to some people. Okay, I think I'm going to have you guys. Andy, I don't know what to do. Your phone goes out, and then you're left. Was Rebecca left alone in the room? Rebecca, were you left alone in the room?
No, it was the beginning. I was like alone 5 minutes probably, but then he explained that he was like frozen. And so like he got out of the room and then he got to like be back again. So then we solved it.
I think what I'm going to have to do is have us all go into the break rooms at the same time. Watch everybody else's scenes and then go at the same time, because it's not fair to the people, you know, who just have like 4 or 5 minutes to work on it. I'm trying to find the little thing that works for everybody. I'm sorry. But Andy, you and your phone just driving me nuts. Your phone keeps cutting out on you?
My phone. What's frustrating is when we do breakout rooms, both my phone and my video need to be assigned to the breakout room.
I put both of them in. I'm aware of that, and I put both of them in, but one goes out. I guess a phone number by itself doesn't go into the room. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. So let me let all the other people, tell them to come back now, which I feel very bad about, but I think from now on, I'll let you guys all do it, and then, you know, then put you in breakout rooms, because I just feel bad. So you're all coming back. Noelle, Jasmine, you're all coming back. My little poopas. And Marshall and Stephen. Who else is left? Who else do I not have? 6, 7, 8. Danny and Jen. Okay, well, maybe they need a few more minutes to, here comes Stephen. Sorry, guys. You know, next week I'll put you all out at the same time, okay? Because I know Stephen and Marshall, I apologize to you. It didn't give you and Jennifer and Danny enough time to work. So next week we'll all watch the scenes, and then I'll put you all in breakout rooms for about 10 or 15 minutes to do it, okay? Because it wasn't fair.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I'm still trying to find the right formula here. All right, so anybody want to go up first, second, third, whoever wants to do it? Before we go, who hasn't worked with who, so I can get scenes set out for tomorrow night?
I haven't worked with Steven.
I've only worked with Jen, Rebecca, and Marshall.
That's not what I'm asking you, Stephen. Make it easy for me. Who haven't you? Have you worked with Jen?
But I think he
No.
hasn't worked with more people that he has worked with. That's what he tried to say.
Yeah, You could basically pick anyone. I haven't worked with
with
them.
Barbara. So,
Okay.
Jennifer, who haven't you worked with? Jennifer, who haven't you worked with?
I'm so sorry. I have not worked with Kenneth, and I haven't worked with Patrick and Rebecca.
All right, so you're gonna work with Patrick. Jasmine, who haven't you worked with?
I have not worked with Kenneth nor Stephen. That's it.
All right, so you'll work with Kenneth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Danny, who haven't you worked with?
Kenneth or Stephen, but I think they're both okay, so.
Who haven't you worked? You haven't worked with who?
Kenneth or Stephen. I think everybody, yep, that's it. But I think they're already with somebody, so.
All right, Rebecca, who haven't you worked with?
I haven't worked with Jennifer, but she already has a partner.
Okay, so how about Rebecca? I put you with Marshall.
Yeah.
Danny, I'm gonna put you with Karina.
Okay.
And Noel.
Oh,
I haven't worked with Karina and Stephen.
Oh, well, that's good. Wait a minute. I'll put Noel with Karina. And then Danny be with Andy, I guess, huh?
Okay.
All right.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 of us, right? 7, 8, 9,
Yep.
10, 11. Okay, good.
Yeah.
If I send you a scene that is not appropriate, although Jenny, I gotta get you into some sexy stuff because you're gonna be called for that. You're a pretty blonde cutie pie. So I gotta get you there. But if it's inappropriate in the sense that you don't feel it works like the guy and a girl, let me know. Although I must say Jasmine and Noel made it work, so I'm pretty happy about that. So who would like to go first? Anybody want to say anything like, I'm crap or something? So
Stephen and I will go first.
you want to go first? Okay, Marshall and Stephen.
Hey, Tony, I was just going to say that I think for me, it's good if we all go to the breakout rooms at once. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but that way we can all watch each other's scenes and hear you work with everyone and give people feedback and all that stuff.
I'm really apologize for it. I'm trying all these different ways,
Yeah.
and I think that yes, I think you're absolutely correct, Patrick. Yes, and yes.
I have a
All
quick question
Yes.
before we start. I have never worked in a 3-person scene, and so I'm wondering if at some point I could try doing that. Not this week, but another time, if that's possible.
Yeah. Would you remind me next week, and I'll put.
Yeah.
I can put 4 people in 3-person scenes. I think that we should start doing that. 4, 3. I think we should, because you're gonna be going out for those kinds of scenes, And a lot of things that are coming up are wanting to do roundtable reads on Zoom, and I really need to teach you how to do that. Where you hold your sides, but you find out who the person you're doing most of the reading with, and be looking at that camera. Okay. All right. So 3-person scenes, I think, thank you, Jasmine, is a really good idea. All right, so let's put Marshall and Stephen up first. Noel, turn off your camera, sweetheart.
Computer, show me trajectory correction maneuver to Titan on day 121.
Vincent. My God, you have changed. Has it been so long you don't recognize your own brother?
Are we brothers?
Our parents both died thinking that they had outlived you. I have my doubts.
What are you doing here, Anton?
I should ask you the same question. I have a right to be here. You don't.
You almost sound like you believe that. I've committed no murder. You must be disappointed.
You committed fraud. Listen, you're in a lot of trouble, Vincent. I can get you out of here.
Do you have any idea what it took to get in here?
You've gone as far as you can go. Come with me now.
There are still a few million miles to go yet.
It's over.
Is that the only way you can succeed, Anton? Is to see me fail?
I'm telling you.
God, even you want to tell me what I can or cannot do. But in case you haven't noticed, Anton, I don't need any rescuing. But you did once. Well, you've got all the answers. How do you explain that?
You didn't beat me that day. I beat myself.
Who are you trying to convince?
You want me to prove it to you?
It's not important, Anton. It's forgotten.
I'll prove it to you. You want me to prove it to you? I'll prove it to you.
I do.
Hawthorne Beach, 9 p.m. Same rules.
First one to turn back to the shore loses. Scene.
Okay, I loved what you did this time. Stephen, don't let out a sigh at the end.
Okay.
Because if you had just kept that sigh in and just fiercely looked at him, it would have been perfect.
Okay.
And I loved how you clipped your voice. You made yourself a little bit automatic, which I loved, which I didn't see before. And it made so much more sense. And Marshall, you really took the direction too. And just by being the quieter, the quieter one, you completely enraged him.
Yeah. Thanks, Tony.
It was really interesting. Everybody come back. Let's hear what you have to say. I liked it. I really did.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I haven't gotten to see this one before we had to leave, but I really liked it. That was well done by both of you.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy.
Well, I want to just thank Tony for being open to letting us do a different script than what she usually assigns. We know that was a bit out of the norm, so we thought that alone was just like something cool, just to try out, and appreciate Tony's openness in that regard.
Well,
yeah, thank you, Tony.
I might ask you at some point to find your own scenes, because I liked it. This was just a little bit hard for me to direct because one is kind of an android person. So I'm like thinking, how do you direct an android person? I'm not quite sure. And will he understand? But you did, Stephen, and you took it,
Thank you.
And Marshall, you did too. I mean, you took the direction and really played it beautifully. And I understood it so much better. Good.
Yeah, that change really
the direction
helped.
Yeah, I was gonna say the direction really helped, and we just had the kind of like the one little quick run through to do it, but I think we took it well.
Yeah, I really do.
Really good job.
Really good job. So who's next?
Good job, Marshall.
Yeah, Danny.
You did.
All right, Danny's
Okay.
up. Danny and Jenny.
What is all this stuff?
Hugging equipment.
Bugging, like listening equipment? Bugging who?
Take a wild guess.
Why? Why would anyone do that?
Well, why not?
Because that would be an invasion of her privacy.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Video.
It's not a video, it's a camera obscura, pure light. I'm not spying, I just want to be with her.
Oh, yeah, that's completely different.
Look, I know how you feel. You want him so bad, it hurts. It's like your guts are twisting around inside, but bugging his apartment isn't gonna really. What?
I do not want him back. You? No, I want him vaporized, extinguished. And when I'm done with him, he'll just be this little tiny twitching stain on the carpet.
How?
Is that what you're doing then? You're waiting for her to leave him for you?
Absolutely. Olivia and I are soulmates. This is just a passing phase. They're going to break up tonight. I know it for a fact.
Well, I'm listening.
I'm an astronomer, all right? It's my job to find patterns in things that seem completely random.
Uh-huh.
Well, I found it.
Okay.
It's all in the data.
Data. Oh, you mean this data? Mutual feeding activity?
It's the number of times that Olivia and what's his name feed each other.
And you're counting?
Not just that, kisses, hugs, smiles, fights.
Oh, they fight.
No, not yet. Long looks, whispering, shouting.
They shout.
No, you're missing the point. Tonight, there's going to be a fight. They're going to break up, and I'm going to be right here for her. Tonight, this will all be over, so you might as well just start packing your bags right now.
Oh, that is without a doubt the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
You just don't understand.
Oh, no. I don't mean that in like a trivial way or anything. You know, I'm a photographer and I've seen a lot of things. You know, I even took pictures of this one guy who ate his own leg, and you would be the black sheep of that family.
Well, what is your grand master plan then? You're going to squirt him with a squirt gun? Throw rotten strawberries at him?
You looked in my satchel?
Yeah, call the cops.
You are a strange, tragic man.
Say what you want. Olivia and I are in love.
Oh, yeah. Except for her boning my boyfriend. You guys are the perfect couple.
Listen, Catwoman, at the end of the day, she's going to come back to me, and we're going to be in love. And you, where are you going to be? You're going to be off somewhere hatching some little revenge plot. That's where you're heading.
Listen to me very carefully, Sam. Okay? Are you listening?
Yeah.
The only way that girl is coming back to you is if a blast of semen catapults her across the street and into your window.
I want you out.
Well, that's not going to happen.
I was here first.
Well, put me down for half the rent then and get out of my face. Oh, I would not do that if I were you.
Why not?
Well, you paid for it.
You stole my money. You took everything I had to buy all this crap.
That was everything you had.
And what the hell is that anyway?
It's pretty, Sam. Oh, there we go.
You can hear them?
Mm-hmm.
Are they talking?
Oh, yeah.
About what?
You wouldn't be interested.
Let me hear.
Oh, no, it's wrong, Sam.
Just for a second. I just want to hear her voice, her sweet voice.
Beg me.
Please.
Oh, excuse me. Did you say something?
Please let me hear.
Okay. You asked for it. Go ahead.
Oh my God, he's killing her.
Oh, he's killing her all right. And she's loving every minute of it.
No, she's not like that. She likes to be made love, to make love quiet and slow and gentle.
That girl of yours is a carnival ride, Sam.
Oh, this is horrible. This is worse than I imagined.
Want me to turn it off then?
No, I need to hear it.
Oh, how very brave of you.
French, she's making love to her in French?
Oh, well, Sam, you know French guys are very small.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but not this guy. I mean, it's like Godzilla's tail. I mean, God, he could take out all of Tokyo with that thing. God. No, this has to be the longest orgasm I've ever heard. Oh, Sam, do you want your charts?
You enjoy this, don't you? You enjoy watching me suffer.
Help me get him, Sam. Take the road less traveled. I promise it'll make all the difference.
Forget it. I will not get sucked into your nightmare.
Whatever. You know, I think this thing probably has stereo. Welcome to New York, Spy Boy.
Good. The only thing, Danny, take that last thing where she says, I think it has stereo, and I want you to freak out.
At what point?
It's at the end where she says, oh, I think it has stereo. I want you to freak out because you're hearing it in stereo.
Oh, right, okay.
And then she says, welcome to New York.
Okay,
Let's just take that one little area.
okay. No, forget it. I will not get sucked into your nightmare.
Whatever. You know, I think this thing probably has stereo. Welcome to New York, Spy Boy.
Excellent. See, that helps Jennifer really, remember, everybody come back. Remember, acting is action reaction. It was very good. You guys took all the notes. How'd you feel about it?
Better, much better.
Good.
Much better, Danny. Really, it really worked.
Yeah, like the first one, I just took off into a running blind, and I started off so over the top, so
Yeah. But
I had
this
somewhere to go with this one.
really worked. I liked it a lot. Jennifer, funny. Funny. You can do comedy well. Danny,
Yeah.
any comments from you guys?
I like the antagonism between you two. There's a lot of Jennifer was taunting Danny, and I thought it was really well done.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
That's what we were shooting for. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw your first performance, and then this one just now was your back and forth was really good. I thought it was done really, really well. It's very funny.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, Rebecca?
Yeah, I didn't see the first performance, but I just want to say that it was so lovely to see that the comedy was like so natural that you weren't forcing it. So I really liked it, both of you.
Oh, cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rebecca.
Okay, who's up next? Da, 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 da. All right, Andy, Rebecca. Mushroom. I know it's mushroom, but I like mushroom. All right, here we go.
I have to tell you something, and I don't know how to break it.
Why? Is something the matter? Have you seen x-rays of me?
I saw x-rays of you.
I failed to see the humor in this.
You didn't see the x-rays.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. I just...
I am wired. You know when your heart beats? Well, my heart is beating.
I know. I just don't think we should see each other anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why? What's the matter?
There's just something missing from me, and I don't know what it is.
What do you mean, something? Something's missing from me?
Yes,
What do you mean? Like what?
like...
Can you say what's missing?
No, maybe if you could guess a few things, I could try.
Wait, what do you mean? Can you just say what it is that's missing?
Something... I don't know what it is.
What is it? Is it personality or looks or something like that?
Well, no.
Am I not smart enough? Is that what you're saying? Is it because I'm not smart enough?
No.
It has nothing to do with height or anything like that.
No, it has nothing to do with the fact that you're short or the fact that you're not bright enough.
Cavities. Has nothing to do with cavities.
It has nothing to do with the fact that your teeth are in bad shape.
So what then? What could it possibly... I don't understand. Has it got to do with... It's not my personality. Do you have fun when you're with me?
No, but it's not that. I mean, it's not that I don't have fun with you when I'm with you.
Well, we laugh. We spend days. We don't tell me that we haven't laughed, because we've laughed a lot. I laughed. Certainly I laugh a lot. Sometimes you don't laugh, I've noticed, and I'm just laughing.
No, it's not that we haven't laughed. We laughed a lot, yeah, but I can't put my finger on quite what it is. It's something missing.
Well, what's missing? Can you be specific?
Well, the relationship isn't going anywhere.
Well, where do you want it to go?
Where could we get it to go?
Well, I love you. I mean, that's where. I love you and you love me.
No, and it's not because I don't love you.
Then you love me.
No, I don't.
That's what I mean.
But that's not the reason why. Just something is missing. I need a very strong man.
It's communication, right? Well, I'm strong.
I need a leader.
Well, I'm a leader. I'm perfect. I have all the qualities of leadership.
But don't you understand? I'm interested in so many vital political things, so much that...
Me too. That's what binds us together.
I want to work with pygmies in Africa. I want to work with lepers in a leper colony. I don't know if you can do...
I'm willing. No, that's perfectly okay. I love leprosy, if that's what you're asking me. I'm perfectly willing to I like leprosy. I like cholera. I like all the major skin diseases. So don't. How am I immature?
Well, emotionally, sexually, and intellectually.
Yeah, but what other ways?
Well, then maybe it's my fault. Maybe I just can give.
What do you mean you can't give? Then why don't you receive and I'll give?
I'm not ready to receive.
Well, then you give and I'll receive.
Well, I can't receive.
Well, I'm a person who can only receive if the other person's giving.
Well, I can give. I'm sorry.
But if we each receive, it might work.
Well, I can receive. My rule is I'm receiving and receiving, and I'm only not able to give or receive.
But I would like to give if only you could receive.
I can receive. I don't know how I can help you. I really don't.
See, if we both receive or we both give.
I told you I can give and I can't receive. It's not going to work out. It's of no use, Fielding. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Don't worry about me, sweetheart. I'm like a cat. I'll always wind up on my feet.
Good.
Scene.
Good. Oh my. Everybody come back. What'd you feel?
I was telling like Andy that when we do it like fast, I can feel like all the energy, like everything was out, and at the same we were like angry and arguing for like this thing. So
Funny. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a funny scene, but it's also a hard scene to do because it's a scene that can drive you nuts. You know what I mean? And when I remember watching it, it drove me nuts, this scene. You know what I mean? I can't receive. I can't receive. Like just, it was very funny. I mean, I think you guys got the pathos of a Woody Allen moment. I mean, both of you irritated me, and that was really great.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that.
But I mean, it's true. Am I wrong, Patrick? In this,
No, I was laughing out loud. It was very funny.
So was I.
it was really funny
It's
because
an interesting scene because what I remember about the movie is that they played it almost like two people having a discussion. I liked what you guys did very much. I remember it sort of like trying to reason out, well, gee, maybe it'll work if you give, but I can't receive, but I give. Well, but I don't give. Like it was just on a different. It was a different take, but this was really funny too. And the scene ends with him crying like a baby. That's
Yeah.
just a setup line to him saying, I always land on my feet, baby. Yeah. But it was very funny. It's a funny
I think
scene.
we could see what Rebecca said. She said she felt it like more coming naturally. Yeah, we felt the same. And I feel like the back and forth was way better than the first one.
yeah, because they were reasoning with each other. The thing in Bananas was they had it as a conversational thing.
Right.
And that's what drove me nuts because it was just banter back and forth. But you have to know who his actress was because she always plays this bizarre
Yeah.
woman. What was that TV show she was famous for, Patrick?
Yeah, Mary Hartman.
Mary Hartman.
Yeah.
Of that show.
Oh my God.
They're like walking through Central Park, and having this discussion about the relationship. God, it was really no, it's not that you're not, good looking. It's not that you're not funny. It's not that you're not tall or you have bad teeth. It's just hysterical.
Oh, very good, you guys. Very good. All right.
Yeah, thank you for the direction, Tony.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
thank
welcome. Who's next, kids?
Okay, Kenneth, you want to go? Oops.
Guess so.
Did it first? Or?
There you go, Barbara.
Okay.
And your cute little negligee. Kenny, come on in.
Oh, I thought Jasmine was going first. Okay.
Who? Oh,
I put out the fire. The fire's out.
First time in my life I do the right thing.
Oh, shut up.
No.
Shut up.
I save the young single mother and the kid. I marry you, I adopt him.
You fell in love. You better not forget that part. We fell madly in love.
Yes, I fell in love. My God, I fell in love. But you know what I thought? You're mysterious like my mother until that turned out that mysterious just meant depressed, all right? Hard to reach. I mean, I'm dying here and you need somebody who's going to be quiet, who's going to be sure of you. You're young and beautiful. You're going to find somebody else. You're going to go out and get some friends, all right? Just sitting inside.
I don't like going out. You know that I get anxiety when I have to meet people. You know how hard that is?
You can't just stay in the house with a fucking sunlamp, all right? And I can't. I mean, look, I can't trust you with Danny. When you, the fire and everything, I can't trust to leave you alone.
I put out the fire, Irving. There is no fire. Maybe if you were here more, there wouldn't have been a fire in the first place.
Or what? That wouldn't have been a fire if I was here.
Just stop with the whole fire thing. God, I mean, that was just a mistake. I'm sure a million people do that all the time. These sun lamps are very dangerous. They shouldn't even be in the house. I bet that happens all the time. That was nothing.
We are not happy, all right?
You know that I can take Danny. You know that most of your work is illegal. And you know if you try to divorce me, I'm not saying that I would, but I could. I mean, that's why I don't like divorce. I mean, it happens all the time. The mothers get the children and the fathers never see them. Um, you know, I'm my mother never got divorced. My grandparents never got divorced. There's no divorce in my family, so I am not getting a divorce.
Come on. What are we doing here?
We fight and we fuck. That's what we do. That's our thing. Now just stop being so difficult, huh? Just come here. Come here. Come on, Irving. Come to Mama. Come on. Irving. Irving.
Oh my God.
Come on to the bed. Come on. Come on, baby. You know there's such good stuff here. That's the scene.
Danny, you look frozen like a deer in headlights. In a moment like that, I think, Danny, you need to top it. After you say, oh my God, you know, I think you almost need to say, after she says, come on, okay. You know, like you turn into a little boy at the end.
Uh-huh.
Can we do that little last part, please? Just add that line, top it.
We fight and we fuck. That's what we do. That's our thing. Just stop. Come on, Irving. Come to Mama. Come on. Come on. Irving, Irving.
Oh my God.
Come into the bed, sweetie.
Right.
Okay. Danny, Kenneth, you gave up your character just at the end, and that's what I didn't want you to do.
At
You were,
the end.
I don't think you heard what I said.
Uh-huh.
That at the end,
You
she
top that.
well, to top it means either you have to make a choice. It's like, oh my God, and then it's yes, yes, mommy, because you say at the beginning she makes you feel like you married your mother.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So that's what
Oh.
you know what I mean. So it's kind
Uh-huh.
of Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, mommy. You know what I mean? It's like
Okay.
got your balls. You know.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, but I really liked it, you guys. Everybody come back. I think Barbara, you did really good work at the beginning. You weren't overdoing it. Like the first time that Patrick pointed out, it felt very natural. Um, Kenneth, I think you're getting better and better and better. I really do. But working with a character, you guys, you have to make decisions. And writers, as Patrick knows, always give you little hints in what they write. And one of the things that he says to her is, yes, you remind me of my mother, and then, but now you remind me of the depressing side.
Mhm.
But at the end, you still love that, when I said improvise, it could have been like, yes, mommy, or,
Oh, okay.
do you see what I mean? It's like you go back to what you said, because
Oh.
otherwise it's left too weird with Barbara saying, come on, and you're just looking at her. Because in scenes, you kind of have to end them, cap them.
Okay. Okay.
Patrick, is that right? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, definitely. In fact, like Karina and I came up with a button for our scene, which didn't have one because we felt like, it was just. I think I did that. We did that with Noelle or Jasmine too. Just it definitely helps to get a button. Certainly on television, but often in the movies too.
Yeah, because the camera, the camera's going to end up not on Barbara. It's going to end up on your reaction, Kenneth. So
Okay.
that's where the actor has to improvise a little bit sometimes.
Mhm.
They can either keep it in or they can cut it out. But at least it's capping that cute scene. I think you both did a good job, and really you picked up the pacing. The characters became very real to me, Kenneth. Good work on that. And Barbara, loved. You reminded me of Melanie Griffin, who I absolutely adore.
Thanks.
Quality about you that was really like her. Any other things you want to say? All right. All right, let's bring Noelle and Jasmine up.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you.
Pin you.
This is not appropriate. You invading my space, Suzette.
I'm going to make you very happy, Mary. Okay. Hey, what's the deal? Whoa. Are you
I'm
in some
calling
kind of cult or something?
Yeah, I'm calling security.
Hey, and what would George Harrison be doing here?
Don't touch that, please. Don't touch anything. This is horrible. Your eyes are looking at everything.
You need to get laid, Mary.
Please get out of my room.
You need to get laid, and I need to get laid, and I'm going to have a rum and coke, and then I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to, you know what to you. Looky here.
I don't want to have sex.
I'll get you into it.
No, you've already desanctified my environment.
I'm just standing here.
No, you're not. You're more in the room than I am. Listen, Suzette, I have a very carefully delineated lifestyle, okay? It's the third room I've been in since I got here. The first one was too close to the elevator. The second one, getting confused. Second one was facing the neighborhood I grew up. If I don't do things in a regimented way, especially when I travel, I get physical problems. I get terribly constipated, for instance.
Like I needed to know that.
Well, there are certain things that, you know, I know are not good for me, and sex is one of them.
You don't have sex?
That's correct.
How long has it been, Mary?
10 years?
10 years? You're lying to me.
No, I found a way to make my life work.
But it doesn't work. I mean, you think it works because you line things up and you light your candles so you can have a bowel movement? Mary, let me give you a hand job.
No,
Oh, come on. Mary, I'm such a good hand job giver.
no, please stay away from me. You know, I like to think first. And you're too
To what?
sudden.
All right, I'll leave you alone. But I gotta sleep for a bit.
Sleep where?
In your environment.
What about your friend Vinny?
Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. You got enough vitamins, Mary? It's like a health food store in here.
See,
That was great, girls. That was really funny. Everybody
you.
come back. That was great. I mean, you know, it shows you how you can take a script, you know, and change it. Thank you, Barbara. We love seeing you in your slip. That's nice.
thank you.
It shows you, I mean, how you positive you guys did with the script, and it really worked. It was really fun. Um, and Noelle, you really played, you know, with the hand sanitizer. This is where we really need to start to work with objects and work with action and activity, because it just, you know, it adds so much to help us create the characters, and putting a little towel around you, and you know, she's looking at your vitamins, and you know, everything she touches is like, oh God, you know, I could feel it, Noelle, that it was just killing you, you know. And Jasmine, you were so free and cute and summer dress and sexy, and all you really wanted was a place to sleep, you know what I mean? But you just weren't going to give it up, you know. You had to remember the old days, you know. Very cute. I really enjoyed
Thank
it.
you.
What did you guys think? Any?
Very.
I really loved it. I thought it was. They just made it work.
Yeah, Noelle, you look very OCD. I could definitely see the OC, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wanted
And
to
I loved when
sorry.
I'm sorry, when Noelle went with the you said first twice instead of second, and instead of stopping, you just were in character and you rolled with it, and you were like, I'm getting confused. It was perfect.
Really was. See, when you're in a character, now that you know improv, the character will help you improvise.
Mhm.
Just like the animal people we did, you know, it was just so cute. And
Yeah, I wanted to say, oh, I'm so sorry, I keep cutting everybody off. I wanted to say that this was like a really difficult scene too. I can only imagine how long you guys probably spent trying to figure out what to do. But it came across so natural. Like if you just performed that and didn't tell us what happened, I would have never guessed that, you know, it was supposed to be a guy and a girl. You guys just made it work really, really well. And it was great. It was funny. It was just everything. So you guys did a really good job.
really,
Thank
Jess
you.
was so sexy and cute with it too. You know, and you listened
Thank you.
really well to Noelle. You know, it seemed like you were really trying to understand her, but just
I have a question. Patrick, you know the script, you know every word in the script?
I don't know. What is this from?
This is from the the
The Banger Sister.
Banger
I've not seen it.
Goldie
Oh.
Hawn and
Susan Sarandon, I know, right? I know the movie, I just haven't seen it.
oh God, is it?
No, because you said you said you see when I said oh yeah, sorry, I'm confused, but it wasn't on the text. Like I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I thought you knew the
Well,
script.
it sounded like I only noticed it because I think it was like, I'm probably getting it wrong, but you were like the first thing, and then it would be like the second thing, but you said the first thing again, which, so we were like, oh, she probably just made a mistake, but instead of stopping yourself, you just went with it. So I just assumed that maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, you went, oh my gosh, I'm getting so confused. It was great. It was great because the character covered beautifully for you. Or you, the character, I don't know.
Yeah, that was really neat. Really good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Patrick and Karina.
Yeah. Yeah, Shep, it's Jerry. Yeah. No. Don't hang up. Shep. Fuck. Shep, don't hang up. It's Jerry. Yeah. Yeah, well, did the guy say anything? Well, are they gonna bring Gene back? Just tell me. I just need to know, Shep. Right. Yeah, but I can't call them because you're the only. Okay, Shep. All right, Shep, call me when you get there. Okay, Shep.
Mr. Lundegaard, I'm so sorry to bother you again. Can I come in?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of busy here.
Yeah, I understand. I'll keep it short. Oh, see, I'm on my way out. And I was just wondering, do you mind if I sit down? I'm carrying a bit of a load here.
No, if you wanna.
Yeah. So the vehicle I asked you about yesterday. You know, I was just wondering, what?
Yeah, like I told you, we haven't had any vehicles go missing.
Okay, are you sure? Because I mean, how do you know? Because see, the crime I'm investigating, the perpetrators were driving a car with dealer plates, and they called someone who works here. So it'd be quite a coincidence if they weren't, connected.
Yeah, I see.
So how do you know? Well, have you done any kind of inventory recently?
The car's not from our lot, ma'am.
But how do you know that for sure? Without doing it.
Well, I would know. I mean, I'm the executive sales manager.
Yeah, but I understand that.
We run a pretty tight ship here.
I know. But well, how do they establish that, sir? I mean, are the cars counted daily, or what kind of a routine here do you guys?
No. I answered your question.
I'm sorry, sir.
I answered your question. Okay? I answered your. I'm cooperating here. There's.
Sir, you have no call to get snippy with me. I'm just trying to do my job.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm cooperating. And there's not. We're doing all we can. We're doing all we can here.
Sir, can I talk to Mr. Gustafson? Mr. Lundegaard?
Well, heck, you want to play games here? I'm working with you on this. Fuck, you know what? I'll do a damn lot count.
Sir, right now?
Yeah, right now, I'm gonna go out there. It's freezing cold out there. I'm gonna count every damn car for you, and then maybe you'll be happy, all right?
Well, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, you should be sorry. All right? Jesus!
Oh, for Pete's sake, he's fleeing the interview. Oh, how do I get an outside line here? Oh, okay, all right. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Detective Cyber, please. Hey, it's Chief. We have a runner heading south on 89.
Good. That was interesting. That was really funny. How did you feel about that ending? Did you think I made you wait too long there, or what, Karina?
No, I really liked waiting and playing around with everything, and then seeing him kind of not really understand that he's fleeing until like he, drives away.
Yeah. How did you guys like that little interval?
At the end?
I can't hear you, Barbara. Turn on your microphone, guys.
I really like the ending. I mean, I really like the whole scene.
Yeah.
I was like back, I was looking here and here and here, and it was really funny.
The only thing, now here's what happens to actors. What did I say to Karina? Anybody remember the first time around? I said it was wonderful the way you held your thing and you would. You didn't do that. You shook it this time. Now,
okay, yeah.
What happens to actors is when they compliment us, it sometimes seems like they're giving us direction, and we completely lose that wonderful little moment that the directors just said to you. It was so delicious the way you just, I don't know, I just loved the way you just held that. You still did something there, but it was not as funny as when you,
I tried to, but the water was like hitting the back of my throat, so I didn't do it as long. Okay. I didn't want to choke on the water.
Got it. But no, I'm just using this as an example, Karina, not you, because you still did something else with it, what's wonderful. But we actors, whenever we hear something that somebody tells us, if it's in the same time that they're giving us direction, we sometimes will think that's a direction that they needed us to change. Does that make sense to you? In other words, with the director saying, no, I loved you doing but he gives you other direction, that goes in with the other direction. So don't lose those wonderful little moments that just were so delightful. It was really a cute scene. Really worked without you trying to do accents. Well, gosh darn, gee.
Yeah.
All those things made it work just beautiful for you both. So fun, and you really played her pregnant, Karina, which I loved. The way
I kept telling Patrick in the end I'd run away, but like I wouldn't act pregnant. So this time I was like, oh, I have to like.
Oh, it was perfect.
Be
the way
pregnant.
Yeah. chair and start.
Very funny.
Very funny. And the way you sat down, you took all that direction. And Patrick, that opening really created that, and then trying to be real calm. I almost wanted to see you with a pencil,
Right.
anything. He can't, it's like a drummer. He can't keep calm because he's so screwed in this moment. He's just busted wide open.
Yeah. If anyone hasn't seen Fargo, I really recommend it. She won the Oscar for it, but he's equally amazing. And this may be the best scene in the movie for him.
I think he should have won too.
He should have won.
Yeah, because it was political. She's the wife of one of the Coen brothers. You understand? And Bill Macy isn't, but Bill Macy was delicious in this movie.
Insane.
My God, I don't know how.
I don't know.
Both wonderful.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were both wonderful in this.
Oh,
Yeah, I really did too. When you take direction and you go that way, it's exciting to watch. That's why I want you guys to start watching the first and the second, so you can see how you listen and how you take the notes and how you ran with them. It was just really great work.
awesome. Thanks, Barb.
Welcome.
What are you doing with your teeth, Marshall?
Nothing.
He was checking his teeth.
What was that?
It was a mandarin. I thought I had something stuck in my tooth. Sorry.
Oh, Mandarin, how cool. Okay.
Anyway, I think Karina's coming right along as an actress.
Oh, totally.
I just want to say that it's more more dynamic and variations in terms of like the words that are being articulated. I just wanted to say that out because I know she's a little shy. I learned when I first worked with her, and I want to encourage her. You know what I mean? So
Thank you.
Yeah, really, Karina, you should be so proud of yourself. You all should be, because look at what you're doing. I mean, if you look at the very first ones, it's like night and day. Night and day, guys. Very exciting to watch. Very exciting. So, do you want me to try and do 3 people next time or just 2? I'll just do 2. And then the next week we'll do 3. Okay? But if I give you some kind of weird one, let me know. Because it just escaped me. Because I sit here after this and I try and put them all together so that you have a full week with them. All right, kiddos. Have a wonderful week, huh?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Tonola.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
night.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night.
everyone.
Everybody.
Bye.
Night,
Good
guys.
night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
You're all wonderful.
So are you.
So are you.
yes, I know. Thank you.